Hello everyone and welcome back to SumWord Solutions. For those of you who haven't seen yesterday's video, the first in the series, this is a game where we have this mini crossword in front of us and we have to use the tiles that we're given to fill in the crossword so that all the words are valid English words, but also so that the rows and columns of these values for each tile sums up. So you see if I place this B down here, we have 3 out of 3, 3 out of 6. We need to make them all add up, all be valid words. So let's reset and try and solve this. So the first thing that pops out that I look at is this first row with 3 points and 3 letters to fill. We can't go lower than a 1, so this top row has to all be 1-point words. And on this sketch tab here, we can drag those tiles out just to remind ourselves that those all need to be 1s. So the next thing that I then look at is where can we put our high value numbers. We've got 2 4s and a 3. Where can they go? So the second row adds up to 9, and with the letter tiles that we've got, we only have 1 3-pointer, as you can see. So the only way that we can add up to 9 with 3 of these is 2 4s and a 1. So where can the 4s go in this row? Well, this last column needs to add up to 5. So if we had a 4 in there, we're going to overshoot once we start putting other tiles in. So these first 2 are going to be 4s, so I'll drag those out. And then this last one is just going to be a 1. That then means that this last column needs to be a 3, so that we can add up to 5 in total. And then this last row, we can then fill in with 2 remaining 1s. So now that we've got those letter values filled in, maybe this is a good point for you to have a go at the puzzle if you were stuck earlier than this. The link is in the description as always. But let's try and fill this in with our letters. So the 3 can go straight away because you've only got the 1 3-pointer. It's this B, so that's in. And then the 2 4s. Now I don't know any words that start with HW, but I know plenty that start WH. So let's put in WH. And then we need to make this WH a word at the end, which is who is that word. Now you might try and fill in this last column here, but there are 2 quite clear candidates for that, either lob or rob. Both of those are valid words with 1-pointers, so as things stand, it's difficult to say exactly which of those is going to go in. So maybe we can leave that to later. Now this H is an interesting one on its own, with the letters that we've got. Because it seems like we're going to need to have 2 vowels, and indeed once the right word clicks for you, it's an aha moment. So then again we've got 1 letter here to fill in to make a word, and so whereas rob or lob works here, lab works, but rab really doesn't. And neither does OAB. That's not a word. So we know that this has to be lab. And that leaves us with rob and owl. And that's our SumWord number 2 complete. This little graphic shows the order that we put it in, with the brighter tiles being the tiles that were replaced later. So yeah, hopefully that was useful. If these videos are useful for you, please like and subscribe, comment with how long it took you, how many moves it took you. And we'll be back tomorrow with the next one.